Hey y'all. Okay, my objective in this video today is to not ramble and babble about bullshit. Um, so scale says 185 this morning, but it's 185.9, which is at the top end. So very close to 186. But I'm good with it. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, per usual, what happens is you lose a lot of water those first 2-3 days. So I am expecting, like, probably in the morning it'll be 1 pound. And then the next morning, 1 pound. Because the water comes off fairly quickly. And then once you've gotten the water off, then the actual fat, I find, doesn't come off as quick. We'll see. Yeah. And keto stick still looks good. As you can see, I posted a picture of my refeed last night. Like I said, I had that chicken breast and I made it with the Cajun seasoning just like I did the shrimp. Tried not to oversalt it, and I didn't. After I took the picture of the chicken, I also decided I was going to have some green peas with it. So I did. Salted those. Just tasted the chicken. I did add a little bit of pink salt after I tasted the chicken. Just was trying not to get it like I did the shrimp. I want to get the salts. I don't want to keep ruining my food every night, so that would be ridiculous just to get my salts in. So I didn't mess it up, and it was fine. I had the addition of the green peas, like I said. But I couldn't eat it all. So like what the chicken you see on that plate, I ate probably like half of it. And then I probably ate like a half a cup, maybe a tad over a half a cup of green peas. And because I used the Cajun seasoning, that spicy seasoning on the chicken, so annoying. Had I not used that, I could have shared with my sweet little dog. But I couldn't. And then technically I could have just wrapped it and put it in the fridge and ate it tonight or something. But I didn't. So I can't keep doing that. I mean, I just didn't have room for it. I probably should have went slower, but as you can imagine, after 22 hours dry fasted, you're hungry. So even though I'm telling myself, okay, don't eat too fast, you're gonna get sick, you're not gonna be able to eat it all, you're gonna get full too fast, you're so hungry. And then on top of that, like, as soon as the window hits and I start cooking up that food, while I'm cooking, no lie, I'm tearing up a bottle of water, because that's really what I look forward to. Is I look forward to the food, but just getting that water in me, I really look forward to it. So yeah, I usually have some water while I'm cooking. Usually finish that bottle while I'm cooking, and then when I sit down with my food, I usually have a bottle of water. I get another one. So that's usually how it goes every night when I refeed. And that's probably, I got a belly full of water, so that doesn't help probably either with me getting my food in. But, I guess not eating it all is better than eating too much. All right, so And I was worried that the green peas were going to throw me a little bit out of ketosis, you know. And they didn't, but I might have been darker had I not eaten the green peas. I don't know. I don't, half a cup of green peas, I don't think that's going to affect a keto stick. But you never know. So I'm still got good color though. It's still not at that color that I like, which is the color right before the darkest. I like for it to be there. So we'll see. So tonight's refeed is going to be pork belly. I may or may not have a veggie with it. If I do, it'll probably be, I got some baby carrots. I may have a few of those with it. We'll see. Really the only other thing I wanted to talk about, because it's weighing on my mind, this might end up being a long video because I just thought of two things. Because I know there was a previous video that when my grandson was here that I was talking about, you know, that there was something going on, and I didn't want to talk about it in the video because he was here and I didn't want him to hear it, and I said I would talk about it, and here it is Thursday. I said I was going to talk about it Monday, and here it is Thursday, and I still haven't talked about it. But so I guess I'll talk about that first, and then this editing thing later. I'll try not to drag shit out. But I guess one of the things that's going on that I'm having to fight, because again, food addict, big emotional eater. So one of the things I'm fighting right now is whenever it was a couple of weeks ago, I made mention in a video that, I had to go do my mammogram and stuff, and do x-rays. They x-rayed my foot that same day they did the mammogram, and I do my mammogram every year. Because my mother is a 2-time breast cancer survivor. Unrelated, my father is a prostate cancer survivor. So cancer on both sides of the family. But with my mother being a 2-time breast cancer survivor, of course I keep a good eye on me. And I make sure I, get my yearly mammogram. And, usually you get it, and within a few days you're getting this thing in the mail, everything's cool. Or letting you know everything's great. So, yeah, a couple of weeks ago I did the mammogram and got a letter. Actually, I didn't get the letter. I got the letter after the fact, but I got a phone call from my primary care saying that they wanted me to go back and now do a sonogram. So they saw something, they want to go check it out, see that doesn't, I know that doesn't mean nothing. I know that it could just be like a cyst that needs to be drained, or so, but again, because my mother is a 2-time breast cancer survivor, it does put me on edge. So I've been having to just constantly, and of course they're like, oh yeah, we need you to go back and do a sonogram now. Not a sonogram, ultrasound. And okay, fine, gotta be done. Saw something, let's go see what it is. Fine. My thing is, I wish they would be like, yeah, we need to do an ultrasound, so we need you to go back down there, and then like in the next day, 2 days, 3 days, send me back in there so we can check it out, see what it is, take care of it, whatever it is. No. I got that phone call, God, yeah, I got the phone call the week before my grandson came, so it's already been a couple of weeks. And the appointment for the ultrasound is not until the 29th. So that's what annoys me. That's what bothers me, and I don't really understand it. I don't understand how, oh, we got your mammogram, we see something there, we need to go take a closer look. I would think that a doctor would say, oh, okay, well, we need to go in and see what that is. Let's get her in there, in the next day or two. So it just blows my mind that they're like, oh, yeah, we saw something, we need to go check it out. So we made an appointment for you 3 weeks from now. So then for 3 weeks, you're kind of like, not everybody, but that's how my mind works. I'm trying to just like keep on keeping on and just do my thing and not think about it. But it's hard. It's hard. So, that's what's on my mind. What am I on? Like 50, video number 50, 51, 52. Might be 52 or whatever. I'm not talking about it. I mean, now it's like out in the world. But in my life, in my real life, I'm not really talking about it. I haven't told anybody. There was two of my friends were here. We were playing cards when I got the call, so they know about it. I told my oldest daughter about it. I told her because she's the oldest, she had to bear that burden of knowing. But as far as my son and my daughter, my youngest daughter, I didn't really tell them yet because my whole thing is I just want to go get the ultrasound, find out what it is. Because if it's a cyst, they're just going to drain it and life goes on, no biggie. So I don't want to upset people, especially my loved ones, unless there's something to be upset about, So all three of my children know about this channel. They never watched my videos, according to them. They've only watched a couple, so let's hope this is one they don't watch. And if they do, sorry, love you guys, don't worry. I'm going to get the ultrasound on the 29th, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, so that's, and like I say, I'm just trying to keep doing my thing and not, and the busier I stay, the less I think about it, is what I'm finding. So, yeah, so we'll see what happens. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I don't know where to go from there. Because now I'm thinking of, I hope the kids don't watch this. Yeah, so we'll see on the 29th. So that was one thing. And then the other thing is, and like I say, this next thing is like something that I've been planning for at least a month now. And I knew I was going to do it. I was actually going to do it the week before my grandson got here, and then I was like, no, I better wait till after he leaves. Which is, I want to cancel my cable service. So the game plan was to cancel my cable service. I'm trying to cut corners financially. I'm just trying to cut some corners and give myself some breathing room. Cable, I mean, I don't care too much about TV. As you guys know, I do like to watch movies. So I love having being on my kids' Netflix and Hulu. And I could live on just that. And I'm not, they've got me on their accounts, so I'm not paying for that, which is wonderful. But in order to use it, I do have to have internet. But my game plan was to just cancel my cable, get Sling TV, and then use my, for the internet, use my data from my phone. And then if I want to use my tablet internet-wise, then I would do a hotspot. My daughter has shown me how to do it. I've done it before one time, so I would have to revisit it to refresh my memory of how it's done, so that I could use my tablet using the data from my phone. The thing is, making these videos, I'm not sure how I would do that on my tablet. Or if I could continue to use my desktop using data from my phone. I don't know, and I would probably have to, I would have to try it to see, can you do this? What can I do? Can I still use my desktop? Can I do everything on my tablet? Data-wise, am I gonna need to find a unlimited data plan? Because it's gonna be mega eating up my data, making these videos, and I gotta edit them, post them on Facebook. I gotta figure out how to do all that. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend a big part of today checking all that out to see if it's gonna be possible. I mean, I love doing these videos. I want to continue to do these videos. Yeah, I want to continue. So I want to figure out, before I cancel my cable, I want to figure out, I'm sure there must be a way to do it, on my tablet using data. Yeah. So I got to figure all that out. But I just wanted to share that because, worst case scenario, I have to stop making the videos. Which I really don't want to do that. I never thought I would be sitting here making videos saying I enjoy it. I was just doing it for like accountability and as a diary and everything, but I've been enjoying it, and like I say, obviously I can see that people are watching them. It's not hundreds of people, but even if it's 5 people, it's like 5 people. So I'm enjoying doing it and, keeping track of everything and seeing where I'm at. And I like it. It's like a diary, but I don't have to write. I just have to run my big mouth, which clearly I'm good at. Yeah, so I gotta do my homework today and see if I can figure out, like if I cancel my cable, is it going to be a pain in the ass to then continue these videos and edit them. That's the part that's, I have to do my homework on, is the editing part, because I'm looking here at this editing thing called Adobe Premiere Clip, that supposedly I can, I guess, go to the Play Store and download it onto my tablet and supposedly make these videos and then take, the scale video and then, how I do the picture of the keto stick and a picture of my refeed and all that, and then I have to just put them all together. So supposedly I should be able to use this Adobe Premiere Clip software to do all that, I think. So I'll do my homework and figure it out because I really want to continue to make the videos. But I need to save money too. So yeah, so we'll see. I'm going to do my homework today because if I can do my homework today and figure it out and be like, oh, cool, I can do that. You know, I can do it. I can use my tablet, my phone, my tablet. I can use my phone data and even run my desktop with it. I'm not good with all that kind of stuff, so I don't know if I can do all that, but I'll figure it out. And then if it's like, oh, yeah, I can do it, then I'll be canceling that internet tomorrow, or the cable, period. Cable, internet, all of it. Yeah, so just wanted to share that just in case, worst case scenario, I need to stop making videos. That will make me sad. But well, I don't want to say it's temporary. I mean, it may be temporary. It's, you know, I don't know. It may not. Anyway, that's all. I'm not going to start rambling again. Yesterday was horrendous when I watched that video back. Yeah, so that's it. I will be back tomorrow. I think tonight when I do the refeed, I forgot to say this too when I was talking about the refeeds and stuff and the salts. Because I was trying not to ruin my chicken last night, putting a crap load of salt, so I didn't. So I did feel a little bit different this morning than I felt yesterday morning after I'd eaten that salty shrimp the night before. So I think what I'm going to do, obviously I can't keep ruining my food with shitload of salt. So, like I say, I'm having pork belly tonight, so that has a fair amount of salt on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I tell you guys all the time that sometimes I'll do like a portion of salt, just pink salt, potassium, throw it back on my tongue and just wash it back with a bunch of water. So during my refeed window, I may, when I'm ready to guzzle my bottle of water, I think I may take a portion of the salts and guzzle it back with some water, and just to see, because I want to get my salts in. So, you know, and technically I could, you know, make some snake juice and drink it, but I only have a 2-hour window, so I don't want to be sipping snake juice. I'm going to try it. You know, I've never had a problem taking those salts and washing it down with water. You know, because I know sometimes you do that, depending on how much you take, you could cause yourself to have diarrhea and stuff. I've never had that problem, so I think that's what I'm going to do tonight, and then see how I feel in the morning. I didn't feel awful today, but I didn't feel as good as I felt yesterday. So I think the salts have something to do with it. So I'm going to try to get some salt to me tonight when I refeed. And that's it. All right, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Keep fasting, stay strong, hang tough, and keep on snaking. See you tomorrow.